Let's do a moment of Zen here. Breathe deep. Into 3, out to 4. Very cheap, but one of my favorite possessions. I've had it for like 30 years. My favorite in the world. Same. I keep repeating that every day to myself, but I don't know if it's changing me any.
Well, hi everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you're having a good one. I'm having a nice one. Could be nicer if I could see my children, but because they weren't medical, I can't. I'm not usually one to feel sorry for myself, but I did tell my daughter when she called this morning um, that I am missing just touching people. It's been like over 2 months since I've touched another human being because, like I said, I can't get close to my children because they weren't medical. And I give massage, and I literally love it because it heals me up more than the people I touch, just because I love doing it so much, and I can feel that energy, that healing energy, just flowing through me. And maybe I need to touch myself and let it flow through me. Just joking. Uh, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Mother's Day. It did cheer me up because of the flowers I got from my children. And some really interesting stuff going on. And I've listened to a lot of the other readers. I usually don't like to listen to them before I do a video, but I did some of them, and they're all pretty convinced that we're going to have some progressive ideals coming in. So I'm just going to say they're right. And I hope they're right, and I pray that they're right. And I know in my heart in the long run that everything's going to turn out so much better than it was before when this is all over. And everything's sorted through. It's going to bring to the surface maybe a lot of things that we as Americans not only were neglecting and avoiding looking at, but maybe don't want to see. But hopefully after the whole world and us as an American United States, instead of a separated states, which is they're trying to make it into now, maybe we'll see that we just need to really pay more attention to what's going on around us. And I've been accused of beating up on the Democrats, so I don't want to say anything about that. But when we look around us, we do need to look at both sides and not see what they're saying, but see the policies that they're agreeing to and putting through. And some of the deal making they're making. where they go in giving everything away up front instead of asking for 10 times as much as they ever think they're going to get and then going back the other way. But opinions are like assholes, so we all have one, so that could be mine. So I'm on this circle of saying I'll have to take that out of the video. I want to read today on William Barr because it isn't a very good Mother's Day topic. Hope this doesn't turn your stomachs because he always has mine just a little. But I want to see what's going on. What's his game? I don't think he would be pulling this stuff. This is what scares me, and this came to me about, I don't know, sometime yesterday. Like I said, I was really busy moving furniture and stuff yesterday, and I, which I had been doing for 3 days. I know when I was younger I could do what I did in the last 3 days in 2 hours, but it doesn't work that way anymore. But in fact, let me use these other cards for him. Those aren't good cards for him. Those are too positive. What's his end game? Where is he coming from? I have the strangest feeling that he thinks we're not going to have an election. Or if we do, it's going to be so crooked that Trump's going to win again, because he's not going to win because he's doing a great job. We all know that. So, what does William Barr know about what's going on? And I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but was there a plan to take over the post office from the get-go so we couldn't do any voting by mail or anything like that? If they messed up the post office right before the election, they wouldn't even have to take it over. They just screwed it up so bad that the votes didn't get through and stuff. When everybody in Oregon and California and everything else votes through the mail, comes right to them. When you sign up for your driver's license in Oregon or California, they automatically register you to vote right then unless you refuse to be registered. And it just comes out in the mail and you vote by mail. So simple. Could be that way all over the United States. It would be so simple. And I don't mean, you can also register to vote without having a driver's license, but even if you go down and get an ID or something, a lot of people don't drive but they get IDs, and a lot of people can't afford, but whatever. You can go request a ballot and show some ID, and they're sent to you in the mail. It's like I said, it's just so simple, and that's what the Republicans remember. Vote blue, no matter who, even no matter what you hear, no matter what's going on, no matter who ends up being in there. Just vote blue, no matter who. We got to get Trump out of there. So I'm going to quit that and get off of that subject, but let's see what William Barr's up to. And happy Mother's Day to everybody, and I want to thank everybody that watches this channel, and a few people donated last week, and that was a blessing. I mean, I don't know why it always surprises me when somebody does, but I'm just surprised, and I want to thank you. You know who you are, and I figured you probably didn't want your name read. But I want to thank you for the donation, and also I read for several people, and I want to thank them for helping me out at this time and getting the readings in there. And if anybody would like a personal reading, it's lynntarotreadings@gmail.com, and that's lynntarotreadings@gmail.com. And I know it's called tarot, but I say tarot because that's how it's spelled. And it's the readings also has an S on the end. If you're having trouble getting an email to me, a lot of people do because they don't realize the Lynn Tarot Readings has a S on the end of it. So let's see what Mr. Barr's up to. What's his end game? We know he's. Well, I'll go ahead and do a whole layout for him. Let's see what's going on with Mr. Barr. Mr. Barr. God, he's not even a mister, but be nice. I'm going to be nice. swear I am. The first time I did ever see even a picture of him on TV, my stomach did 2 flips backwards and I almost threw up. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut this part out. That part doesn't matter. Let's see what's going on. Oh, gee. Grand theft of the government. That's what's going on. Oh, there's so much money involved here. He just doesn't give a crap what people think of him. There's so much money involved. And so much theft going on. It's like they're just pilfering the whole government. Every once in a while he worries about it a little bit at night. He has a little bit trouble sleeping every once in a while because he knows how deep he's in this, but for some reason I feel like he thinks he's going to get out of it unscathed. Well, let's hope we got the chariot for him. Let's hope that this is him. All of his stuff has not been rushing forward so far. No matter how crooked it's not been rushing forward. It's been 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back ever since he's been in there. So I think this chariot, that's him being rushed out of office for some reason. That's him going. That's what I'm feeling it is. That's what I felt when I first turned it over. His influence on the present, and on the past has been just to confuse people as much as he possibly could. We got confusion delusion here. That's been his influence, trying to influence the whole United States and everybody that follows politics. Confusion. But there's not much confusion to what he's doing. I mean, anybody with a brain in their head could see exactly what he's doing. I'm just wondering if he thinks... What scares me the most is I'm worried if he thinks he's just going to be in there forever. If he really thinks Trump's going to win. And if he thinks Trump's going to win and he has nothing to worry about, then what in the hell does he know we don't know? That's what's scary. That's what I was hoping might show up in here. Well, right now he's working with countries from overseas, and this used to be my Russia card a lot of times. But he's looking over, he's getting his instructions from somewhere overseas, and I've heard Russia, Russia, Russia so much I was going to try not to keep bringing that into my readings, but that's what's going on right now. And you know what? I pulled that off of a different card deck. I'm going to pull another clarifier from the one that moved these cards out of the way. You know how I am, so organized. And pull the one that was supposed to come up and see what comes up for that. Well, we got the Queen of Cups. Well, I think this is just saying he's not going to get away with it. Whether it's coming in from foreign people or people close, you're not going to get the Queen of Cups in the sky over what he's going to doing now if he's going to get away with it. Because there's nothing loving about what he's doing, so I don't think he is going to get away with it. He feels like he's got a lot of work to do in the future. Here's the Page of Wands. There's going to be some information coming out, not about what he said, but things he's done. There's going to be some stuff revealed on him before very long. Before very long. We got a Page of Wands here right next to the Queen of Cups. I know it seems like these cards say something like this every time I read them, but it looks like something's coming forward here. This is like the finish line card for me. It's like getting there or almost there. So So one way or the other, something's coming out before too long about this. And what's going on with him right now, we got the Queen of Swords, is he thinks, I still feel like he thinks this administration's going to stay in there and he's just going to have more power. That's what's really going on inside him. He thinks he's going to have almost the same power, or maybe behind the scenes more power than Trump, because Trump can be manipulated so much. But it's about power, and he feels like this is giving him more power by trying to get Flynn out of trouble, out of jail. And the environment around that is just making money. He's making so much money. Like I said, he's right in the bottom. He's right in the bottom of this. They're raiding the White House and everything in it, and the government. Maybe not the White House, but the government. So the environment around that is money. I guess if you got enough money, you don't have to worry about what people say about you. He kind of more or less said that a few months back, if I recall right. His hopes and fears is strength. Now, I don't know if he's feeling weak or if he's not well, or he thinks maybe Trump's not strong enough to pull this off. Strong enough or smart enough. But that's his hopes and fears. He's afraid that somebody's not strong enough to pull off what they're trying to pull off, even though he's right in the middle of it. And we got the Two of Wands for the outcome. Is something coming forward on him within the next 2 months? What is this month? This is, I don't know what month it is, more or less what day it is. It's Mother's Day, it's May 10th. Within 2 weeks or 2 months, something's coming through on him. Something's coming through him. Something's changing his destiny. And it's this destiny is facing away, so hopefully it's him out of there. But I'm going to put one more card on top to clarify and see what comes out of here. I got the Ace of Pentacles. He just going to take the money and run? Is he leaving? The Ace is usually a yes, but is it? I'm going to draw one more. The Ace is usually a yes. This looks like some kind of bribery and a yes card. 2 weeks, 2 months. Yes. Justice. So we got justice. Yes, he's going to get justice. I can't say whether it's 2 weeks or 2 months. But this is the 10th of May. It'd be nice to think that he could be gone by the 10th of July. But anyway, that's what the cards are telling me right now. That he could be out of there by the 10th of July. If this thing don't work for him like he wants to. We'll have to see what the judge rules on this deal with him. Because we don't really know what it's going to be. That's for sure. Everybody else has jumped on board. It's like they're all terrified. And the next one's going to be on Christopher Raye. Why did he change his tune? Yeah, I did have that even down. I thought I just now thought of that. Why did he change his tune? What happened to Christopher Raye? He was pretty much on the straight and narrow. He wasn't jumping against Trump, but he damn sure wasn't helping him out any, not until this stuff came out about Flynn, and everybody knows that he was talking to somebody in Turkey that he was working for during the inauguration. So that's not a, everybody knows he's guilty as can be. And he's been, I don't understand this at all, but let's see. Why Christopher Raye? What changed his tune? Why did Chris Raye change his tune? So he's been pretty straight up for the Trump administration. And he knows that he'll more than likely get booted out of there anyway when the Dems come in. But does he know something too? Does he know that this election isn't going to be on the up and up? Why does he think he has to bow down to Trump all of a sudden when he never has before? Every day as this stuff goes on, it gets scarier, and I'm not trying to scare anybody because I know this is all for the best, and in the long run it's going to turn out good. But I'm just wondering what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Christopher Raye. Got the 9 of Wands. He was threatened. I don't know if it was with jail paperwork. This looks like he was threatened with jail. What in the hell did they dig up on him? Well, the obstacle was whatever they dug up on him. It had some truth to it, quite a bit of truth to it, because we got the sword of justice here. He's not happy with coming out and saying that they shouldn't have been able to try Flynn to start with. He's not happy with that. He's laying awake at night already thinking that he'd screwed up by saying that. We got the 3 of Wands for the influence from the past on the present. Was he threatened? Was his no, he couldn't have been threatened. Let's see. Well, he was offered money. Looks like by somebody from overseas, maybe Turkey or Russia or somebody. Yeah. Yep. We got the Knight of Swords here. He was literally threatened. Him? Him or somebody close to him. Yeah, there was a threat made against him. There was a money offer, a threat if he didn't follow through. I don't know if he went for the money or not, but there was a threat. He felt like he was in danger. That is weird. Weird as it can be. I think his family was threatened because that's how he's getting his courage or dealing with this right now, saying what he did, is he feels like he did something to help his family. I wonder if he's got daughters. Wife and daughters, maybe. Anyway, yeah. I feel like maybe his family was threatened. Well, either way, he's not going to be there very long. He's not going to be in there very long. Whether Trump stays in or not, he's going. His job is going and he's going, even though he did come out and say what was wanted. Came out and kissed the ring, but it looks like he's going away anyway, whether it's under his own accord or somebody else or Trump gets rid of him, I don't know, but there's something else going on there. He's going away to smoother waters. Oh, wow. He hopes and fears judgment. One side he's hoping for it, the other side he's fearing it. And for the outcome, we got the Nancy Pelosi card. So what has she got to do with this? Oh, that song, What's Love Got to Do with This? What has she got to do with this? Does she actually know what's behind this? I got a feeling that doesn't mean that she's going to do anything about it or there's going to be any justice done about it, but she does know what's behind this. Nancy knows. Is she going to... Well, one more card. I'm just going to take one off the top. I was looking for a clarifier, but is she going to... Yeah, he made a deal with the devil, and she knows about it. So, made a deal with the devil, which we all knew that. She knows what the deal was for some reason, and that's why justice is going to come through for him. He did feel totally threatened. He was even offered money from foreign countries. He felt like his family was in danger. And he just wants to get out of there and go to smoother water. So if Trump don't fire him, he might even leave on his own. So everybody, a lot of depressing stuff for Mother's Day, huh? Remember, vote blue no matter who. And if you want a personal reading, it's lynntarotreadings@gmail.com. And I love y'all. And I'm going to do another one of these, but I'm not going to connect them because they're too hard to put up if they're too long anymore. So bye-bye, everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you heard from your children, and I hope you got to be with your children if at all necessary. And I just hope everybody had a wonderful day. And God bless everybody. And I love you all for watching. Thank you.